Hey everyone, this is Mike from EdgeNote 50 TV talking about boxing. This is a brand new preview show that I'll be releasing every Thursday, where I'll be giving you the details about where you can watch the fight. We're going to be having a look at what's on the undercard, and also I'll be giving you my predictions on who wins the main event. Now this show, guys, is still new and it's still evolving and it's improving as time goes on, so thank you in advance for listening and joining me on this journey. I will also be doing a post-fight review show every Monday where I'll be giving you my views on the main event, the undercard, and where the winner and loser goes from here. So if you're watching this channel for the first time, then hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you can watch more of my shows every week. So today we're going to be previewing the fight between Big Baby Miller and Bogdan Dinu. The fight is taking place on Saturday the 17th of November at Kansas Star Arena. You'll be able to watch it on DAZN in the US and on Sky Sports in the UK. Now this event has been all over the place from start to finish. I'm surprised that even got to this point in the first place. The fight was originally supposed to be Sergio Martinez versus Julio Chavez Jr. However, that deal fell through and Chavez is now instead fighting on December the 1st. So what they did was upgrade Jarrell Miller to main event instead, and they wanted this fight to be for the regular WBA title as well, as Manuel Charr, the current holder of the belt, failed a drugs test and were likely to be stripped. Now, from time of making this video, I still don't know if this fight is going to be for the vacant WBA regular belt or not. But when I get an update, I will post it through all my social media channels. So what they did is I had a look at the WBA rankings and they made an offer to the #1 ranked Trevor Bryan, in which he refused the offer to fight Miller. Then they went back to the rankings again and they made an offer of allegedly £500,000 or dollars, which way you want to look at it, to #3 ranked Fres Oquendo to fight Miller. And he turned it down as well, which I find that one particularly confusing to me because Fres Oquendo hasn't fought in over 4.5 years and he's turning down that kind of money. That's baffling to me. So if you guys know the reasons why he turned that down, please leave information in the comments because I would love to know why he'll turn down 500k. Anyways, back to the story. So Miller, without an opponent, they had a look at the rankings again and they managed to get Bogdan Dinu, is currently ranked #9 of the WBA. Now Bogdan was actually supposed to fight somewhere in Europe on that same day, but he pulled out of that fight to fight Miller instead. So I'm assuming that he's probably getting paid a lot of money to take this fight at short notice. The venue was supposed to be at Atlantic City, but they changed it at last minute as they were worried about ticket sales. So what they did was decided to put the show in Kansas City instead, because Nico Hernandez, who is currently on the undercard of that show, is a big ticket seller. Now this sounds confusing to me too, because I'm thinking to myself, why are you basing this whole event in Kansas on a young prospect who may not even be shown on TV? If you guys know the reason why, leave some comments below, because I ain't got a clue. So you can probably see this is all a little bit of a mess, but at the end of the day, it's all been set in stone, it's all done, Saturday is happening, so let's look forward to the card and let's see what's happening on there. Looking at the card, there's no disguising it, the card is weak, it's got full of C-level fighters, I believe, but the only one I would say is truly a world-class fighter is Claressa Shields, who other than Katie Taylor is currently one of the best female boxers in the world. She's a multi-Olympic gold medalist, and in the professional ranks, she's a multi-weight world champion. She currently holds the WBA and the IBF middleweight belts, and now she's fighting for the vacant WBC belt. She wasn't actually supposed to be on this card. She was actually supposed to be fighting Christina Hammer on November the 17th on Showtime, but Christina Hammer pulled out citing medical reasons as to why Claressa Shields, who's been training for the past few months, decided to jump on this card instead and now facing Hannah Rankin. So you can imagine how this card would look if she wasn't even on it. There's also some very good young prospects on the card as well. However, for us in the UK, I don't think we're going to be able to see them because there will be the first and second fights on that card. However, if you're watching on DAZN, then you should be able to watch them. There'll be fighters like Nikita Ababi and Anthony Sims Jr., who I believe they're the future. They are bright talents. Nikita Ababi's only had one fight, but I seen him in the first fight in Chicago a few months ago and he was very good. And Anthony Sims Jr., who's a well-known prospect who I think he's got a bright future in the game as well. So I'll personally say those, if you got time to see those guys, it's worth watching those guys because they're going to be the future. Now the rest of the card, in regards to quality and skill and ability, you're not going to see much in regards to these fights. However, they are going to be potentials to have very entertaining fights in regards to slugfests. So looking at the card, the first fights that probably come to mind is Arias versus Gabriel Rosado. Now with Arias, I was not impressed with him against Daniel Jacobs. I felt that he was just in there to survive and was more worried about not getting knocked out rather than giving it a go. You know, in the day, it's your chance for you to shine, and he didn't produce on that night. But now he's facing not elite competition. He's fighting someone who is maybe on around at his level. He has the chance to come out and shine a little bit, come out of his shell, and maybe see what he can really do. And then you got Gabriel Rosado. You know, he's done it. He's fought some of the top guys in the division, Jamal Charlo, Triple G, Peter Quillen. He's lost them all, but he's been game. The main problem with him has been his eye. His eye is always coming out of his socket when he gets into fights and he can't see. Every time after interviews, it's like, oh, I couldn't see. I could see 3 of them. I could see 2 of them. I can see Arias going for the eye straight away. That's his weak spot. I mean, if he gets to the eye and connects, is that eye going to hold? Is it going to hold, or is it going to split open again? I don't know. That's going to be the key to this fight. One thing about Rosado I like is his toughness, his resilience. He was getting dismantled by Triple G, but he was still fighting, still giving it his all, which I admire. And he's got heart. So, you know, that's one thing I like about that guy. He's got heart, and I know it's going to be a good fight. He's going to give it 100% in there. So both their necks are going to be in the line. If Arias loses, it's game over for him. If Rosado loses, it's game over for him. So this is what makes it an interesting fight. So I just wish them both luck, and may the best man win. And then you've got Brandon Rios versus Raymond Alvarez. Now, you may know Rios from him being outclassed by Manny Pacquiao and most recently being KO'd by Danny Garcia. And you may know Roman Alvarez from being Canelo Alvarez's brother. Now, these guys are limited fighters. I just hope that they get in the ring and just slug it out and go for it, because we in the UK are going to have to stay up from 2 a.m. in the morning to watch this. So we don't have no coffee. We need to see something entertaining on TV, because we're going to be falling asleep. So I just hope this is going to be a slugfest. Just punch each other in the face and just see whoever gets knocked out first. Please just do that. Try not to be no tactical fight, because we won't be interested in that, because you guys don't have the skill nor ability to pull it off. Who wins, I don't really care. I'm not really involved or emotionally involved in this fight to care who wins. I just want to see some entertaining fight, and good luck. So looking at the main event, we have Jarrell Miller versus Bogdan Dinu. So prediction time. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? It's not going to be no surprise. I believe that Big Baby Miller will win this fight, and he'll win it by knockout in the 4th or 5th round. What I believe is going to happen is he's going to walk him down, and he's not going to throw the pitter-patter punches that he does, like throwing 100 punches around. No, he's going to focus more on power shots, because that's what he's been talking about, focusing more on power shots. He beat Adamek in Chicago the same way, focusing on power shots, and I believe he'll do the same thing to Dinu as well. Dinu won't have the ability to fight back, because I don't believe he has the power. The only way to stop Jarrell Miller from walking him down is by having the power, so when he punches him, it will make Miller think twice before moving forward towards him. It'll make him think a little bit, but I don't think that Dinu has the power to stop him. Now, Dinu, if you guys don't know, is more famous for being Anthony Joshua's sparring partner. So he spars with AJ all the time. That's just irrelevant info. I just thought I'd throw that out there just for you guys who don't know. But, you know, I just think that this is going to be a one-sided contest. It's going to be an easy fight, and Jarrell Miller for the win. Now, Miller not only has to win, he has to win in style, because he needs to look good to build his hype, so into 2019 he can get the big fights that he wants. He wants AJ, he says he wants an English muffin, so to get the fights that he wants, he has to look good. I also want to see him start calling out names after the fight, like, I want to fight AJ, I want to fight Dillian White, I want to fight Wilder. I want him to see him like add some hype, you know, so to get people excited about what's to come in the future. So guys, that's my preview of the fight. So what do you guys think of this fight? Who do you think is going to win? What do you guys think of the undercard? Do you think it's a good undercard? Do you think it's a fun undercard? Whatever you think, leave your comments below. It's always interesting to hear what you guys have to say. I'll be doing fight previews every week, so subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you'll know when the new show comes out, as I'll be talking boxing on the regular. Any boxing topic you want me to talk about, let me know and we'll talk about it.